Everybody, welcome back to Rusty Gears Season 3, Episode 80. Now, I ended up last episode over at 8 Digits Place in the south, and while I was down here, I thought there's a couple of other builds down here that were worthwhile just doing. So we're starting with the tour rather than finishing with the tour today. So first off, this area down here is Crafty Candies. There are certain telltale traits you can get with candy. So for starters, there's usually a lot of cooking food and all those things. But down here, there's I don't know. There's this. I think it's safe to say someone's got a bit of a sifting addiction. Because that is a lot of bony soil. And there's usual bits and pieces. She got some sheepses and some chickens. And Candy spends so much time cooking for all of the gears on the server. Yeah, I don't think she got a chance to finish a lot of this. So this looks like her original dirt house. All of the boxes have been unpacked, and then you kind of come over here and there's a whole load of clutter. And of course, you know, as has been previously mentioned, it is actually it is actually rules that you have to look at everything in people's chests, so you know anybody thinks differently. But yeah, this has a kind of a feel of candy about it. Now, the reason I say is obviously there's a lot of stuff which it could belong to anybody. And I mean, to be honest, even the food stuff could belong to anybody. But you know, lots of dyes and little things. And it is on the map. It is literally just over from 8 Digits Place over here. So it's not far away. And yeah, we are very lucky on the server to have Candy. This is her visiting trader mat, and yeah, definitely a feeling of can do a bit of cold weather thing. But the real giveaway to me, whenever you want to say who is this Candy's place, is the cellar, because you'll find really top quality foods, you know, and there's usually things like dried seaweed. I didn't even know you could make dried seaweed. I suppose it's obvious because you can make sushi, but yeah, so there's a lot of that. There's eggs and, you know, bits and pieces of stuff about which just go beyond the normal culinary capabilities of most of us on this server, where cook some meat and eat it. It's good enough for me. So this is Candy's place down in the south, and then what we're going to do from here is we're going to pop quickly over to Candy's place down here in the south before we go back to spawn and continue working on the Mausoleum. So I'll see you over there. Alright, so while I was here, I just raided that dungeon. I mean, I'm fairly certain Candy will have already done it because it's right next door. There's another ruin here which, you know, had this been earlier in the season, those pipes might have been mine, but I'm not that worried about them. These ruins are things. But carry on along this path as you head towards Candy's place, and we'll walk so we get the full effect, because I know Candy did a lot of landscaping work on this mountain, and yeah, it's you know, the old path to the coast there, a bit of brown coal, handy for when you run out of fuel. But as we come around here, we hit Candy's mountain base, and it has a pretty nice view. It's also, I'm not sure whether this path doing anything, or is it just heading off. It's just kind of heading off over here. But so yeah, this is Candy's mountain base, you know, with the chiseled stairways, and we head up here. There's just lots. gorgeous view, lovely choice of spots. And you know, we're coming up the mountain, up the mountain, are we coming up the mountain when she... And eventually you come to this edifice. You can continue up and around the side here. I don't know if this goes anywhere in particular, but there's something going on up here. So, alright, yeah, we can come in around the back. Raft Bark. Biggies Generation 1. And then through here, greenhouse, I think. And more greenhouse. Beezers around the side there. Lots of fruit trees. They're actually fruiting. Let's go and just have a check. Ripe in about 4.7 days. Okay. And, you know, big old landscaped mountaintop here with, I'm just going to go and check those other fruit trees because none of them are ripe. And then the bees, which we know, and more fruit things. I mean, this has got some, oh, hello. Sorry, there's a ruin down there. I'm sure it has been raided, but it'd be wrong not to. Tell you, I have no self-discipline whatsoever. I mean, the kind of clue that a lot of this has been raided is the fact that the torches are lit. And not taking a lot of the contents though, which is surprising. And if I were in my pack mule, pack rat phase, still I would be raiding that. But let's continue with Candies. Let me get distracted. So yeah, you've got this big old house on the top of the hill. I'm not entirely sure which the correct way in or out is. So you've got a door here into cellar, pit kiln area. Yeah, lots of pit kiln and bloomery base. Forge. Okay, yep. The forge. I see. I'm beginning. Yeah, you start to kind of get a feel for where you're going. That's where we came in, but this is the big. This is the big entrance at the front. I don't think there's any other secrety side entrances anywhere. So yeah, we've got the forge. We have a stairway going up there and a stairway going up here. Let's explore this way. It's a lovely rambling. Oh, health and safety issues. But it's a lovely rambling base. How you can get up for that. So both of them come up here. This looks like bulk storage. It's mandatory. This has to be done. Any rock walker stuff? I'm missing several bits from the rock walkers set. I mean, I wouldn't just take it, you know. I'm you know, I would go, ooh, I noticed you had. Would you mind? But you got to look. I mean, there again, look at all that copper. That's. I wonder how many people are sat on those not realising that's an absolute wealth of copper ore. Kitchen area here. Real rambling base. I've got to look in the chest. Real rambling. Proper rambler. That's your. That's there. I presume we can come around to living, dining room, maybe. Around the side here to what I was gonna. Yeah, I mean, fireplace, and then more decorative stuff. Oh, look, gears. And lots of just lots and lots of decoration. It's a really nice rambling. I think I mentioned rambling already, so I'll not ramble about it. Yeah, this is her teleporter, obviously, that she uses to get down here quickly. And further up, we have bedrooms, all right, with traders and wolf pup. Okay. Don't judge. You have to look. But yeah, so this is Candy's thing. Now Candy also has a build in the South Town, and I will do a tour of that before we finish the season, because obviously there's a lot happening down there, and many of the gears have built bits and pieces over there. So rather than do that as a try and cover them in for that, we'll do them as a whole thing. But you know, this use of the beams at the end, I must remember that, because that just does clean these up a lot, especially if you double them up like that. I wonder whether, I mean, a triple would probably get cover. See, the problem with these is they do that zigzag, and I always struggle to how to make them look good, because there isn't an upside down version. The nearest we have is upside downstairs. These cross bracers at the end here, really nice. Must remember that. In fact, I'm going to take a picture of that so I can put it in my things to do. The use of these little capstones actually quite nice as well. There's a lot of detail and a lot of thought goes into this stuff. But anyway, let us not dwell upon the past. Let us move to the future. And I've done a little bit around here. So for starters, I just moved these lanterns up onto the actual battlements. They're going to stay there. That one probably wants to go up as well. Lovely. I've chiselled in some posts to take these, and these can just go on the battlements there. I don't think any more is necessary with that. This lot is all starting to bed in. Still waiting for these fruit trees to grow. They take too long. But I'm really enjoying this graveyard. I think it's now it's green, and we've got the colour. I think we've nailed it. I think there's not a huge amount more I would do. However, there is one last piece to the graveyard which is outstanding, and that is the Mausoleum. So I have brought with me a whole load of bits and pieces, and for example, what we can do is, I would like some of you. I probably need more of this because that's going to be the floor, but we've got either side, we've got a thing, so I'm going to do some decorative work there, and then I've come down here and I've started digging out, and I think what we're going to have is we're going to have that, and then we're going to expand out to 3 wide like this. This will be a column of something. And then we can kind of go 1, 2. So you've got a column, you've got that, and then you'll have that. We'll go in like so. Then we'll go 3 wide. Then we'll go in like so. Then we'll have 3 wide. And I think that will be big enough. I don't think we need anything over the top. We just need, you know, stuff. However, I do need some more of that granite. So I'm just going to have to very quickly pop over to my build box, get my finishing chisel, and knock off a few blocks of that, because we need that for the floor. So I need you and you, and we're almost through all of the of stuff. But I want a good pile of this, so I'll get a couple of stacks maybe. That should see us through. And some of these tools, I mean, I'm run out. My rough cut chisel has broken. I'm not going to bother replacing it because I don't think I'll need it. If I do need it, I'll make another one. But we're at the stage now where I am just kind of winding down. I am within a view of the thing. I am thinking of having a chat with a few of the other gears and seeing if we can't arrange a finale, something for us all to get together, maybe get over to Andy's Coliseum and we can all kill each other a little bit, you know. Sounds like a fun way to go, doesn't it? And yeah, but you know, just something to wrap up the season. I don't know whether we'll be able to manage it, but so we will get you like a Sioux, and then we're going to come up here. 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. I'm going to slab the ceiling. I think that will give us the best possibility of you know, of looks. So we'll come up all the way like that. I think we'll do that here as well, and there. I think that will be more than enough. I think any more would be too much. And then what we've got is we've got you, and I've got these. I have been saving these, and we've also got you. Alright, let me go and put those away, get that down. I have been saving these for what seems like an age. So let's put them to use. So we've got a little bit of blockage there, 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 and there. And then we can throw in this skull cobble. And yep, there, and skull cobble. We'll do it all the way up. We've got the space to do it, and we've got the blocks to do it, more to the point. So why not, eh? So that gives us that going on, right? I would like to let me just throw a little bit of this in for good measure. Helps if I can hit the right button. Up, one there, a little bit there, perhaps. Enough? Oh, one there. I think so. I don't think we need to go mad with that. And then we're going to grab these and these, and I'll take these down with me while I'm at it. That lot can go away. I also want you, and what we can do is we're going to go, no, now I'm not going to get away. Am I going to get away? Yeah, we can do that. And then we can, yeah, we'll sort this out. This all works. Pop you in there. We can get our couple of banners can go. Well, why do you fit there, but not there? Makes no sense. Right, no banners. Fine, have it your way. Ruin it for everybody. So we can get that kind of going, and then I need a roof. Let me get rid of these banners and take that down. I also needed you. So that's a starting point, but what I would like to do, you see, I wanted to do this here, but these lids are going to stop me doing it. So what we're going to have to do is something like that, and something like that, and then we can have one with its roof off. We can have one there with its lid on. And then we've got enough to do these, so let's go. Would have been nice if I could have got a shelf in there, but you know, can't have everything. So let us do that. Oh, I can't do that. That's fine. We'll do it like that. This will be slabbed. Hopefully I've got enough. Perfect. We can pop you there. Now my thoughts then come down to a couple of things just to make this look a little bit more mausoleum-y. These coffins obviously help, but we've got that and that and that and that. What else do I want? I want you, you, you and you. Take a couple of those with a couple of those. Those can go away. Take that. Don't need the iron door. We've already got. I know what I've got that for. I'll put it in my inventory to remind me to use it. So what we will have is we'll get that there, that there, that there. Forget me nots, obviously. Not quite lilies, but then we can pop a brazier there, brazier there, and just a little bit of cobwebbage up here. I think that's all we need there. Here we'll stick that, and we'll put a little bit of this rubble so it looks like a rotten coffin, and then we can use the other rubble there with another scallybob, with a little bit of rubble there and a little bit of rubble there, and then finally I think we just need that and maybe a little bit of cobwebbage in, if I can find the strategic location to put it. And I think that will do the trick. I mean, it's not anything excessively fancy, but it doesn't really need to be. This is just a structure in the graveyard. I mean, it's just a piece of architecture that tells a bit of a story, and not even that much of a story, if I'm brutally honest, just a bit of a story. Would have been nice to get those things, but that's the mausoleum done. So as far as I'm concerned now, I think the entire graveyard is complete. So it's really over to Per to pop on at some point and maybe do the interior here. I've offered and suggested that, you know, if there's anything she needs or any build materials that she's got in mind, to let us know, because we can always pre-gather that for her. Because a lot of I mean, there's two parts to any build of any size. There's the build, which is and can be a bit of a grind. Oh, yeah, I did put that in my inventory to remind me, and then promptly put it away, didn't I? So there is the build, which can and is often quite a bit of a grind, but there is also the other element of grind, which can be significant. What are you, birch? I need birch slabs. Which realistically becomes the grind of getting all of the materials together that you need to work a build, you know. So if you haven't got them, that can be enough of a grind to well, I mean, I'll be honest, it puts me off on occasion, just the thoughts of having to go and get a whole load of X, Y or Z. Right, we need more, but we can that will at least connect that up and give me that some rationale. Birch, give me some birch. There we go, birch, and give me a saw. But yeah, we'll see how, but obviously that's down. All we can do is offer. Right, that should give us enough to finish that off. So there's that. The other thing is we've still got the stable and the blacksmith to do, and a little tiny bit of decorating in the top floor quarters of the castle. I mean, to be honest, I will not lose any sleep if I don't get that decorated, just because it's largely going to be putting down bits of clutter furniture, which is not always the most entertaining to build. You know, it's just placing stuff. He says placing stuff. So let me just finish this off. I'll also check how long I've been going, and I shall be back in a short while. Alright, yeah, I've been going for about 28 minutes. This is going to be a shorter episode than my usual overly long rambling episodes. Yay, I hear everybody say. No, it is what it is, and I just thought while we were talking about candy, we should come down and see what we've got in the thing. I think we've got 12 days. We'll grab a little bit of that, I think, and we'll take you and we'll slice you up ready. You can be my lunch. What are you anyway? Fruit pie. Lovely. The other ones can just sit in there and age and mature. That is a veg pie. But again, you know, if we don't, there's a lot of rot as well. I'm going to go and clean those out. The nature of the game, I suppose. We have slowed down the decay rate just so we don't get quite so much, even though we can keep this running for a goodly length of time. There's some rot, put that away. So yeah, from my point of view, my next job is the stable and the blacksmiths at the castle. So on that note, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.